by a woman experiencing an apparent mental health crisis. Those unsuspecting victims terrorized in Tompkins Square Park, the restaurants along Avenue A in the East Village. Some customers at this restaurant ran away mid-meal. Eventually, the NYPD took her away and brought her to Bellevue Hospital for an evaluation Sunday afternoon. Workers in the neighborhood believe she's been suffering for several years.
Chad Gledhill talking about this jaw-dropping incident on the A train yesterday. A homeless man who'd been sleeping and taking up several seats caused panic when he pulled out a hammer, threatened a passenger who had apparently wanted him to move, then spit at him as he rushed off the train. He then looked for other victims. Tragically, incidents like this, emotionally disturbed people acting out, are happening with greater frequency, causing mayhem. These videos on an MTA bus are also from yesterday. Another emotionally disturbed person takes out a utility tool to cut the rubber accordion that connects two sections of an M15 bus. He then climbed on the front of the bus, repeatedly stabbed it. He then swung from the mirror and fell to the ground, where the bus driver and several Good Samaritans held him until cops arrived. With EDPs right now, sending them to Rikers or to the hospital emergency rooms.
Emergency rooms are not set up to deal with this long term.
Police say is 29-year-old Anthea Egabara violently shoving another woman into an oncoming train in the Times Square subway station. The victim is still recovering after suffering serious injuries to her face and arm. Egabara was later caught and charged with attempted murder. Egabara's mother, Deidrea Gregg, says she's heartbroken by what her daughter allegedly did. Egabara's family says she has long suffered from mental illness. They say she's schizophrenic and bipolar and has been hospitalized more than 50 times since she was a teenager. Egabara's mom said when her daughter is on her medication, she's in a good place. But since she's an adult, they can't force her to take her prescriptions. As a result, Egabara's family says she slipped through the cracks, spending years in homeless shelters and getting into trouble.
My sister's been failed by the system that's supposed to help her. She really needs an institution, a place that can keep her safe and away from violence or violent behaviors. I'm not condoning what she did was wrong, but what she did stems from her mental illness.